The Royal West Club is based on the shores of the Clyde at Greenock. It's a well-established, well-funded club with excellent facilities. It was one of the first to build one of the new St Ailes skiffs as part of the Scottish Coastal Rowing Project. They started planning to hold the 2012 regatta on the weekend of the Diamond Jubilee over a year ago.
Indeed, when I was looking at the dates for this year's regatta at Royal West, I chose this weekend knowing that there was a lot of Jubilee activity going on. I didn't know at that point the club would be asked to represent the district down in London, so we've had to split our activities for the last few months getting ready for this and getting a boat ready to travel down to the Jubilee pageant in London.
Like many other aspects of the Jubilee weekend, the weather didn't help. It wasn't raining, but there was a stiff cold breeze and the waters were choppy. It made the long course tough, made even more challenging by some robust tactics. Some crews coped better than others. This group crossed the finishing line before its nearest rival had even reached the first turn.
I don't know, I guess the team, the boat, and just, despite the rather awkward start, I think we just had a nice steady stroke and we just kept going and that was it. Everyone's got their position and they know where they like, so it fits quite well.
Shortly after, however, everything had to be changed, and not just because of the weather. At first people thought this helicopter and rescue craft were on an exercise, but it quickly became clear they were dealing with a real, live emergency just down the coast when a cabin cruiser had capsized. It was important to keep the skiffs out of the way.
What we have is a huge amount of common sense relating to the river and the activities on it. I travelled up and raced the first race, which was quite arduous. The second race I was coxing and watched the serious marine incident develop in front of me up the esplanade. Two factors influenced the change of the course. One was that activity, police activity and rescue activity, and also the length of time the race was taking. It was a very simple exercise to change the course. I simply contacted the rescue boat that was up there that had laid our marks and had him realign the marks further down the esplanade away from that incident.
Towards the end of the day, once the crisis had passed, the youngest members of the Royal West Club were allowed out on a supervised, sponsored row. They raised over £320 for cancer research and were rightly rewarded with a medal for their efforts.